You cook with expired food all the time.
Because normally I buy asparagus and it's usually a week or two before I cook it. Start out and cover up with garlic powder. Guess it's all stuck from cooking over hot things, I guess. And then put salt. Oh, oil first, I forgot. That's okay. It can go after.
Yeah, don't dump the salt shaker.
Salt.
You like a lot of garlic.
Some garlic.
Extreme amounts of garlic.
Now I'm gonna cut up some more garlic, so I'll be right back.
Too much garlic.
Right. So here's my asparagus. I ran out of garlic, so that's how much I've got for now.
It's everything I smell is always garlic.
So since I don't have as much as I normally would use,
We went over to Sicily and they didn't even use garlic till the last day we were there.
which
we were
is
there 10 days.
bullshit.
Garlic?
Like
What's
one clove of garlic.
And I've got a little extra of this garlic mix. It's good for your immune system. It gives you good breath. People want to kiss you.
Yeah, a lot.
Thing somebody gave me. It's really, really good. Oh, it's not going. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now it's time to put it in the oven. So I was gonna try to make like those kale salads that you buy at like Kroger.
I have seen you eat things that smell really gross.
But my kale that I had in the fridge for the past like 3 weeks, a lot of it was rotten. I just kept not doing it.
Because you turn everything on high.
All right, so I've got my bacon in here cooking on high, and
You dump this much, it's going to overwhelm.
It makes it kind of smoky tasting, and it gives it a pretty color. Yes, I'll fix you popcorn in a minute. I'm fixing you shrimp first. And then some seasoned salt. Oops. But container's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to.
I just don't understand how to pair
You
things.
smell.
She's at work.
It's like I smell
Yeah, you
all
can
the spices.
smell a lot of that.
I smell spices before I add them to stuff.
And I try smelling it
and
too,
like
and
I
they
tried
all
to tell
smell
you.
like they smell like I can't smell them together. They don't smell the same. Like,
Then some basil. Oregano. These are typical things that you use in most cooking, I think. So, and then I like ginger a lot, so I always put ginger on everything. Also, I have arthritis in my neck with a lot of inflammation, and so I started also using turmeric because it is supposed to help with that. And then, because I think because if shrimp's kind of freeze-dried, it has kind of a fishy smell and taste to it, and then
You just can't add a seasoning and think, oh, well, that really doesn't
the seasonings don't really cover it up very well. So I just put some lemon pepper on top of it.
a different seasoning and add it. I mean, it's just not gonna work.
Excuse me. But this lemon pepper, I think, is kind of old. It's gotten kind of chunky. It's a little weird. So put that on there, and then some more asparagus. Now I know my parents, when they make shrimp, they don't usually use all those different spices, but it smells good, and I just think, you know, sometimes there's just a lot of spices that I got, and I don't ever use them, so I just kind of like use them all the time, I think. Okay?
what do you think about my food?
It has a smell to it, and I did notice that you started eating out more because, well, we don't let you bring your own food in anymore because it stinks up the whole office.
I've seen you take food that I've thrown away out of the trash. Like lettuce that I consider to be bad and old.
They still make good salads.
and I noticed the expired dates on the cartons.
You think about my food?
It scares me. Your food is scary. I have seen you eat things that you picked up off the floor. I have seen you eat things that come from expired containers. I have seen you eat things that include dairy, and it's been sitting out for hours. And I just don't think I would ever eat most of the things that you bring for lunch.
Like what?
Well, your breakfasts are the most interesting. I have seen you eat broccoli with soy sauce for breakfast. I have seen you eat sushi for breakfast. I have seen you eat other fishy things that you cooked in the microwave for breakfast, and it stinks up our whole office. The fish is probably one of the worst things because you cook a lot of fish, and it smells really fishy in kind of a not so good way, kind of a spoiled fishy kind of way.
Yeah, that's true.
And the milk is the worst thing because you put milk in things, and the milk carton has been sitting on the table for a couple of hours, and it couldn't possibly be cold anymore, and that's not good. But you still cook with it, and that's not good.
Michelle, so what do you think of my cooking?
Honestly, I've never tried your cooking because I'm scared. No matter what you cook, it's always the same color, the same smell. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter if it's seafood or steak, it smells the same. So I'm not really sure. And it always kind of has this green, mushy look to it. So I usually choose just to not try it. I'm kind of scared. And there is the part where you cook with expired food. Actually expired food that maybe some of us have already put in the trash, and you're willing to dig it out because you think that the FDA doesn't know what they're talking about and expiration dates mean nothing. And that scares me. Coming from a mother whose daughter had E. coli, yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't know how to cook the temperature of meat. I've seen some like red slices of steak, like red, and not, just rare, like red. It was pretty gross. That's about it. But I can honestly say, though, I've never tried it, so maybe it tastes amazing, but I'm going to go with no. The tricky part is you try to cook healthy, and that's what scares me, because if you would just eat stuff out of a box, you'd probably be better off, but because you try to be healthy, it ends up being kind of gross, and I'm scared you're going to get listeria or E. coli and die.
Thanks!
I'd probably not try or eat your food any. And you're probably the reason Michelle's kid got E. coli. Just a thing.
Okay.